Oh, it's another day. Denmark Bear was cracking. Denmark Bear. Anyway, I was going to title this live stream Dexter's Laboratory, but I forgot how to spell Dexter temporarily. So I just switched it over to Leaky Lab. The shit that they running in the mainstream media right now. But before I get into the Leaky Laboratory, where Richie from Boston at? He in here? Richie from, hey Richie from Boston. I need to borrow your voice. Can I borrow your voice? Can I do that, Richie? Richie from Boston, can I borrow your voice? Remember the video I did yesterday entitled Rastafari? Well, in that video, if you go to the 56-minute mark, 16 seconds in, I stated that if you claim you lost your guns in a boating accident, you are an Ultima driver. Well, guess what? Last night, Colowan Noir released new merchandise stating, I lost my weapons in a boating accident. He is the ultimate Nissan Ultima driver of the gun community. Nah, real shit though. Y'all remember I said that? I said that yesterday in my live stream titled Rastafari. You don't have to watch the whole live stream. Just go to the 56 mark, 56 minutes and 16 seconds when I start talking about people who claim, hey, I lost my guns in a boating accident. Yeah, I talk about them bitch ass niggas. Yeah. And last night, I'm sitting on the toilet, I'm scrolling. You know what you do when you in the bed. I'm doing that shit, and sure enough, Colowan Noir got a mug in my face on his community post with the words, I lost my guns in a boating accident. I'm like, yo, he's getting paid. Said that shit. Not only are you a merchant, you're getting paid to be a bitch ass merchant. Because I know it's a lot of merchants that go hard. Don't get that fucked up. Now you just a bitch ass merchant. And it's like you are you trolling me? Are you call Cooley High School. I know you watch me. Right? Stop taking my shit and putting it on your merchandise. Then you took the bitch ass shit I said. Richie, I need your voice. Hey, Richie from Boston, I need to borrow your voice real quick. This is Dave from East New York. Remember the video I did yesterday entitled Rastafari? Well, guess what? In that video, 56 minutes in and 16 seconds, I stated that if you claim you lost your weapons in a boating accident, you are indeed a Nissan Ultima driver. So yesterday, Colowan Noir decided to put I lost my guns in a boating accident on his new merchandise, the mug. Check that out. At any rate, Richard from Boston signing out, asshole with a laptop. I fucking nailed it. Nailed it. Shout out to Jailbreak Overland channel. I like that YouTube channel. Shout out to Jailbreak Overland. Shout out to Outdoors Alley. When I shouted these people out, right? People's like, yo, they paying you to do that. They not paying me. Y'all see everybody promoting people like Tom McDonald, all their favorite businesses, rappers, entertainers, etc. I do the same shit. I don't gotta receive money for it. It's like, if I feel like people sincere and I like their content, I'll share it. Not telling you to go subscribe or go watch that shit. It's just something I find value in. And it be people that don't even know I exist. It be people that wouldn't even like what I have to say. I like people on the other side of the spectrum too. Everybody don't have to agree with me. I like Outdoors Alley. I've turned Outdoors Alley into... I caught myself saying Outdoors Alley last night. I said Outdoors Alley last night. Because last night I look out the window, go in the back room, look out the window at the garden, and the deer hoofing. You know, I caught their ass, right? I caught their ass. And I got a little Walter Rain UTX 25. So I'm like, yo, these deers fucking around, they about to get Outdoors Alley. See how I did that? Yeah. You about to fuck around. Y'all about to fuck around and get Outdoors Alley. And I told you I got the New York deer. He's like, he's on to us. Hoof. They hoofed away and shit. I caught them by right there at the same cabbage patch. They hoofed the same cabbage patch and don't want shit. They just want to fuck up your shit. It's time to hoof it, boys. They remind me of the penguins of Madagascar. That's how the deer act. It'd be missions. It'd be like they on missions. They're fucking penguins of Madagascar. That's what they are. At any rate, Color Wonder War's a bitch. There's that. Don't forget to subscribe to my backup channel, BG Comedy. That is, he had hella backup channels too. Where Richie from Boston? Where Richie? Does anybody know why Richie did Bobby Lupo? I didn't kill Bobby Lupo. I just bust his head open. Shout out Jailbreak Overland YouTube channel. Shout out Outdoors Alley YouTube channel. The way she be slaughtering and packing out deer. I like that. Because them niggas in my backyard was finna get packed out on some Outdoors Alley shit. I'm just about to use Outdoors Alley, friend. I hope she don't mind. She goes, she don't even know I exist. I'm about to just use that. Somebody you don't know just hanging out on your property. Like, oh, you about to fuck around and get Outdoors Alley, cuz get the fuck up out of here. You know, I'm a little bit of an airbender. I can redefine words and what they mean and use them to suit my own personal agendas. That airbender shit. Just like I do with Nissan Altima. Anything that's in the way is a fucking Nissan Altima. Nissan Altima is anything. I seen a guy with a Jeep. He had a Jeep Grand Cherokee. And he had like 22s, 22-inch rims, little thin ass tire. I was like, yo, you're a fucking Altima driver now. That's a fucking Nissan Altima. We don't do that to Jeeps. Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. Don't put no fucking rims on no fuck. What is up with people in these fucking wheels? You supposed to get a size fucking 15. 15-inch wheel, and it gotta be steel. None of that aluminum shit. Cut that shit out. Get you a 15-inch, get Pro Comp steel wheel. 15-inch tire, 33-inch diameter. You need more tire so you can air that bitch down and get out of a jam. If you stuck in sand or you stuck in snow or you finna climb rocks, you need to be able to air that shit down so you can have a wider track pattern and get up out of there. Don't put no fucking wheel. Y'all cut that shit. The next person I see doing that, I'm smacking. You got the 16-inch, cuz say my ZJ has stock 16-inch aluminum wheels. Don't go wheeling with that. Them aluminum wheels that get you fucked up. And you can't fix them shits. You can't fix them. The steel wheels are a lot better. I got the wheel and tire package off eBay for like $800. Came mounted balance, all four sides, all four tires. Already came on the wheel. 1221, what's good? Oh, you just got here, so you missed my my Richie from Boston impression. Right, get you some 33s. Get you 30, at least get 31 by 1050. At least get 31 by 1050. 15-inch wheel. Fuck you got rims. You got rims on your Jeep, cuz. What are you? Who sent you? Hillbilly Hard said I'm rocking 31 by 1050. There you go. There you go. 33 by 1250. I can't speak on 35s. I don't know nobody. I don't. That's when niggas need to re-gear and shit. I gotta re-gear. Niggas get 35-inch tires and think that's it. And then wonder why they shit don't quite go from a stop. It don't quite accelerate like it's supposed to no more. Nigga, you need to re-gear. You need to get in that axle and re-gear. And people, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you went and got a truck. It's 4-wheel drive. You have 2 drive shafts under that motherfucker. You got a drive shaft going from the front axle, midpoint, boom, transfer case, right? Then from that transfer case, you got another drive shaft going to the rear axle. I don't know who needs to hear this bit of information, but you do realize you need to change the oil in that transfer case and both front and rear axles. You thought you was going to get a truck and be cute. Nah, nigga, get to work. That shit costs money. Get to work. Change that shit. Don't neglect your axles like that. You don't deserve axles. Get you a front and get you an independent suspension. Get you an IFS. Get you a Nissan Altima. That's what you need. Transfer case. I know people don't call them. They don't call them transfer cases no more. It's some new term now for all-wheel drive vehicles. For people, I'm gonna help you out because I used to get asked this a lot. Rear-wheel drive vehicles suck in rain. You will always. I don't give a fuck what state you live in. I always see a Mustang that done spun the fuck out and is now sitting on the side of the fucking road looking retarded. You thought you was gonna get out there and drive fast. No. Front wheel drive vehicles do better in terrible conditions than rear wheel drive vehicles. Now, people's like, how I know I got all wheel drive? All wheel drive is all computer operated. You can't turn that shit off. The computer does everything for you. You won't even see no shift knobs, no nothing. That shit say all-wheel drive on the back. The computer interacts with other computers to activate your shit. Full-wheel drive people, you'll see, boom, right here, full-wheel drive. Nigga, I got 4 high, 4 low, etc., etc. Somebody said, but Mustangs are hella fun. Yeah, if you want to hit a bunch of people on a sidewalk, fuck a Ford Mustang. And people get mad at you for talking about Ford because they equate, people that don't know vehicles equate Ford with American toughness. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to ruin your wet dream today. Ford fucking sucks. That's why we call Ford Explorers Ford Exploders. They fucking suck. At any rate, if remember the video I did yesterday entitled Rastafari? Well, if you go to that video to the 56-minute and 16-second mark, you'll hear me talk about people who say I lost my guns in a boating accident. Well, guess what? Colio won the war, released merchandise stating I've lost my guns in a boating accident. That is so... Yeah. What bitch-made person is buying some shit like that? You don't want nothing gangster on your coffee mug in the morning. You just want to wake up a bitch. Cold Springs Queen. I don't know why I do that every time I see your name pop up in the chat. Oh, shout out to Cold Springs Queen. My language is offensive for the ladies. I don't, and people, grandmas. Y'all still sending y'all grandmas my videos. Because I still get grievances from grandmas. I still get grievances from grandma. Stop fucking cussing! Bruh! I'm a little old lady. They always tell you they age too. I'm a little old lady. I turned 72 next month. The older people get, the more they track their age like little kids. Remember you was kids and used to be like, yo, I'm like 6.5. I'm 6 3/4. Old people do the same shit. You'll see them leaving comments under my videos like, I'm 72 years, I'm 71. I'll be 82 in May, and I like your content. They be clocking their age like children. I love you, grandmas, but damn. Somebody said I identify as an 80-year-old grandma. I mean, well, shit. If a white man from Willacoochee, Georgia, can identify as a homosexual Filipino chick, and people take him seriously, then yeah, I identify as Charlie the fucking Dragon. Hypnosis, what the fuck you talking about? Hypnosis, what are you talking about? At least Richie from Boston is flat earth. Fuck are you talking? You don't know what the fuck I am. At least Richie from Boston is flat earth. Shout out to all my flat earth people. Shout out to all my flat earth people. All my cryptocurrency people, all my moon landing people, all my 9/11 people. Shout out to all my Cheyenne. Shout out to all them people. But what I can't do is give a shout out to these lab leak people. Where the fuck the lab leak people at? Nah, we gonna get into this. Grab the merch in the description. In the description box below, I have all my merchandise. Now let's get into this. Let's get into this. Brandon Tatum. Where are all my lab leak people at? Where are all my... It came from a laboratory. All the lab leak people, y'all dumb as fuck. I'ma just come out and say it. Smack yourself right now. And it be truthers too. Where the truthers at? Smack the shit out yourself. You running around here with that lab leak bullshit. We knew what the fuck this was when it fucking happened. Fucking nothing. They gave you a lab leak. They purposely stated, yo, this Wuhan laboratory right here, nigga, that was a duck. These people have their ducks lined up. They want you to believe in this shit so bad that when it looks like a lot of people starting to wake up and figure out what the fuck is going on, they want to hit you with a lab leak. Why do you think the lab leak was introduced when this shit first started happening on mainstream media? The system doesn't give you the tools needed to take down the system. That lab leak shit is a bunch of bullshit. Talk about toxic breadcrumbs. Talk about toxic breadcrumbs. Nah, because the majority of people here, they know me. I'm a terrain theorist. I don't even engage in that type of behavior right there. I know what the fuck a virus is. You cannot catch a fucking virus. You can't catch a virus. If you catch something, it wasn't a fucking virus. Remember when I did the video? And in the video, I showed you the book called The Myth of Contagion, The Contagion Myth by Dr. Tom Cowan and Sally Fallon. Remember? Well, guess what? That lab leak shit is bullshit and y'all buying into it. They have to keep the COVID religion going. See, they don't have authentic people on the main. Remember when Tucker Carlson had that Chinese chick on his show and she was, it came from a lab. It's man-made. It came from a lab. It's all bullshit, people. I hate to be the one to tell it to you like this. And I know a lot of people don't fucking agree with me. That shit was fucking nothing. They created something out of nothing. They played creator with you people and then gave you a duck to chase after. The closer people get to the truth, they give you some toxic breadcrumbs to fuck. People be going like this. Oh, hold on. I'm figuring out. Oh, lab leak. You lab leak people are in the same box as the people that believe this shit is going on. Now it keeps people scared. Yo, you know that stuff came from a lab, right? Where my biological weapon people at? Smack the fuck out yourself. You can't catch no fucking virus. How the fuck? I done put thousands of hours into researching this fucking topic. I know the games these people play. That's why I say shout out to the real ones that know. Amanda Vollmer. Tom Cowan. Shout out to the real ones that already know what the fuck going on. We seen this shit coming a mile of fucking way. They always keep, listen, this is how they lead their opposition, and you still haven't figured it out yet. They put it on the mainstream atmosphere first. So people who don't want to go with the official narrative, they have something to latch on to, right? Peep game. That means, look, listen. Now they give you lab leak. You got Rand Paul and them and Fauci arguing, no, it didn't come from a lab. Rand Paul, what about this lab and these grants money going to Wuhan? All a fucking show. And that furthers the divide in people, and it keeps people scared, and it keeps this bullshit going. And no matter what way you want to look at it, it justifies the measures they took. That shit was bullshit. It's the equivalent of money laundering. They always gotta have a fucking front. No fucking biological. Well, who made it? Who made that coronavirus shit? Since it was a lab leak, who made that shit? They need to be shot and thrown off a bridge. Whoever made it and paid for it need to get their money back, because that shit didn't kill nobody. That shit didn't kill nobody. And what about all the people that died? Entire ecosystems are collapsing. Miss, ain't nobody fucking died from that shit. My grandma died. Yeah, your grandma was old as fuck, had a poor diet. Your grandma lived off of flaming hot Cheetos and Taco Bell. But what about my grandpa? Your grandfather had 22 comorbidities. But everybody in the hospital was saying that's because they were killing people in the hospital, forcing them on ventilators so they can get more money from the fucking government. Can't catch no fucking virus, cuz they would have been wiped us the fuck out. But I felt sick. Yeah. Have you not seen the shit that they spray in the sky? What do you think that is? Now y'all chasing this lab leak shit? Y'all good little sheep. And I'm not making fun of anybody who's going on. Look at the lab leak. Because I seen that Mark Dice video he did yesterday. I ain't want to talk about that shit. Chasing that lab leak. Once again, toxic breadcrumbs. That shit is, they see you going this way, they need to call you. We are trained dogs. This is how they lead their opposition. They'll put somebody on mainstream news. That'll give you a counter narrative. Pay attention. They'll put somebody on mainstream news to give you a counter narrative. Then they will cancel that person and prevent them from speaking on that narrative that they gave that counters the official narrative. Because they know that gets a reaction out of truthers. So when people see that, they equate that with, oh, she must be telling the truth. It's a lab leak. And niggas have been on this lab leak shit ever since. When in all actuality, you have fell hook, line, and sinker for the fucking Plan B bait. We watched all of this happen in Event 201. And y'all trust these people? It was on mainstream media. Yeah, confirmation bias. Now your ego's in the way. Now you've been spouting this bullshit lab leak virus theory. Now guess what? You hear it on mainstream media. So that's what you gotta run to. Nah, nigga, coronavirus never fucking existed, nigga. They haven't isolated shit. I'ma tell it to you like the fuck it is. This shit didn't just start with coronavirus. This shit, swine flu, H1N1, Zika virus. Everything they call a fucking virus was never because of a fucking virus. Go the fuck all the way back to polio. Sit up here and bullshit with y'all. I done showed y'all so many fucking books. What do you think I put them books in my skits for my health? I didn't go online and figure this shit out. I've been studying this shit for a couple years. Hours. You got people like Stefan Lenka who did groundwork to prove, for one, measles doesn't even fucking exist. Then they want to fact check that, right? He lost his argument in court. He did. But what they don't tell you is he won in the higher court. Because nobody can actually prove that measles fucking exists. They didn't isolate none of that shit. AIDS, take it all the way the fuck back. Well, you think I had the Antoine versus Béchamp? Antoine Béchamp versus Louis Pasteur book in my video for no fucking reason? I read. Pay attention, people. They playing games with you. They're leading their opposition. And this is how they get truthers on their fucking side. You think you're doing something different and going against the narrative, but you are supporting the narrative. Cut that shit out. I'm not, man, look. I've been dropping these type of hints. If you, like I said, shout out to the real ones. Y'all know who y'all are. Fucking lab. It was a lab leak. They made some shit that couldn't even kill kids. Are you fucking retarded? You mean to tell me they made a virus in a lab that wasn't even capable of killing kids? How many kids died from coronavirus? I'll wait. How many babies died from coronavirus? I'll wait. So they man-made a virus that couldn't kill a baby, somebody with an underdeveloped immune system, but it could kill all these grandmas and shit. Man, get the fuck out of here. Stop chasing these fucking breadcrumbs, cuz. It leaked from a lab. So now in your mentality, everything is justified. And it be these same Great Reset people. It's real. I'm not one of those, man. Look, I'm going to keep it 100 with you according to the level my knowledge is at. I'm not going to sit here and cuck on that issue. I'm not going to bend the knee on that fucking issue just to appease somebody's grandma. You never had to worry about shit. What you had to worry about was the toxins in your fucking body. The terrain is everything. Y'all sit up here and eat all this fucked up food. Take all these big pharma medications, drink all this tap water, and then wonder why you fucked up. And then they get to blame a virus from China due to your bad health problems. Because you're fucked up. Because you won't take responsibility for your own health. It be niggas, yo, I had coronavirus and got the cell phone right up at they fucking face 24 fucking I had a headache. Bitch, if you take the phone away from your fucking face, if you cut your fucking Bluetooth off, if you disconnect the Wi-Fi when you go to bed at night, if you stop eating McDonald's, once again, these people tell us shit that don't make no sense. Because then they show you the footage that happened in China when all this shit first started happening. Pay attention. They showed you security cam footage of Asian people. And then they was just walking down the street. One guy, he passed the fuck out. He was like, yo, what the fuck was that? They told you coronavirus. Meanwhile, in America and any other country, you have never seen that type of behavior. How the fuck a man made? I have not seen anybody drop dead in front of me. Not one person. Then they tell you to test this bullshit. They told you this. They tell you to test this bullshit, right? How many people have to go on TV? Remember the chick from Illinois, the health minister? What's her name? She has a weird freaky deaky sub-Saharan name. It's some Delisa Condoleezza. I don't know the bitch name, but from up there in Illinois, and she told you. They was like, yo, what do you consider death? And her response was, y'all remember that? Remember the video I did? Remember when I talked about that and how they calculate coronavirus deaths? Well, guess what? Then I got doctors and shit emailing me, right? I got scientists. Y'all bitches ain't scientists. I got scientists emailing me. They did isolate it. Here's the paperwork. And it's these niggas from China. You mean the same sequence that China threw the fuck out? Who fact-checked China? No one did. That's who. China threw some shit up on the internet and all these other scientists in different countries. Oh, yeah. Then they took that sequence in like Norway or some shit and used that sequence. Like, yeah, we isolated it from China. All that shit is bullshit. If you can read through the medical jargon they use, you'll see it's fucking bullshit. This was the gayest shit ever, and everybody fell for it. And ain't see not nobody die from this shit. Cause nobody died from this shit. And then Trump released some shit giving these hospitals all this fucking money. How the fuck we in a fucking pandemic and you giving financial incentives to hospitals to mark up the deaths so they can get more money? You already know the hospitals had to lay off a lot of workers. So that make them niggas look busy as fuck in there. Then you go to other hospitals, and wasn't nobody in there. Now they want to say, yo, we got a shortage of workers. We got a packed hospital. No, you don't have a packed hospital. You laid off a lot of workers. That's what the fuck you did. Now you're understaffed. And as for the rest of you, you got financial incentives. The doctors, the hospitals, people came out, was like, yo, I'm getting emails on how to calculate this shit, how to write this shit on a death certificate. And it's weird as fuck. Everybody was telling you this, and y'all still want to. It was a bioweapon. Wasn't no fucking bioweapon. That shit was a G-check. They G-checked the fuck out of us, and we fucking failed. No fucking thought, not Ned Pritt, and ain't nobody talking about going to war with China. The two dumbest excuses. They give you the bat, and if you don't believe the bat, well, the lab leak. What else does that remind you of? Left, right, Democrat, Republic. Two wings of the same fucking bird. Lab leak. Somebody ate a bat. It's both narratives are being given to you by the same people in charge of this whole fucking charade. Y'all cut that shit out. Shout out to Amanda Vollmer. I fucking love her. She probably don't, I probably cuss too much for her though. I just get on here and say what the fuck I want to say, then I roll the fuck out. Literally. I put my shit in gear and I get the fuck on about my day because I'm at work. Niggas work for a living around this bitch. I'm like you. Somebody say your video's too fucking long. Well, I got a lot of truck drivers that listen to me. I know my audio ain't the best. Shout out to Lil Homesteader. Stephanie Pete, I be seeing your emails. You be writing books sometimes though. Freedom Inc., I got your email. I'm gonna check that out later though. I get thousands of emails from people. Shout out to the Marine who started a mobile mechanic business when he came home. I forgot your name. I'm gonna mention you in my next live stream. That's some real G shit right there. I like you. Keep it cracking. I forgot your name. If you comment on this, I'm gonna pin it. I like shouting out my people. People I rock with. You don't even gotta believe everything I believe for me to rock with you. I'm just official, and I'm not about to sit up here and sell you a coffee mug that says I lost my guns in a fucking boating accident. Are you fucking retarded? Imagine if gang members did that. Imagine if gang members did that. Hey, yo, it's time to ride. Oh, I would, but you know what? I lost my guns in a boating accident. Look, bitch, get your ass out. Get your ass up. We ain't lose shit, nigga. We need warriors. This shit USA. This is gangland. That's why I said gangs have more honor than a lot of you niggas. There's more loyalty in gangs than with patriots. How the fuck you everybody ready to fucking ride and you sitting there holding your pussy? I lost my guns in a boating accident. Oh, you fucking cunt. You fucking cunt. It be time to roll the fuck out like Autobots. I lost my guns in a boating accident. Oh, silly me. You fucking bitch. I better not see not near nobody. Look, y'all might run into me too in my line of work. If I catch you with a mask on, nigga, next time you go, look, this is what we gonna do. Cause I seen somebody, you see me. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm out here. I work. You gonna see me. Don't let me catch you on no bullshit. Don't let me catch you holding your cunt. Cause I'm gonna say something to you about that shit. It's time for people to start acting like men. And it's time for women to start acting like women. You might be in the nigga, I might catch you in traffic. Don't let me catch you in traffic with a mask on. In your car. Don't let me catch you drinking from a coffee mug that says I will not comply. Don't let me catch you with a mask on that says I will not comply. Don't let me catch you drinking out of a coffee mug that says I lost my guns in a boating accident. You a bitch by default. All you give a fuck about is your fancy guns, your rights. Your fancy apartment in the city with all your guns in the background. You ain't no fucking soldier. It's time for men to be men. I lost my guns in a boating accident. Who the fuck is going to drink coffee out of a mug that says I lost my guns in a boating accident? You bitch ass motherfucker. Could you imagine being part of a squadron? Imagine you Green Beret or some shit and your fellow hitman. Oh, I lost my weapon though. Bitch, get your ass out there and kill something. For those of you just now tuning in, yes, that's a real coffee mug. I'm doing it in my Richie from Boston voice. Colio One Noir released a coffee mug on his community post that said, I lost my guns in a boating accident. And guess what? That is the most bitchified thing I have heard in a long time. Shout out to Colin One Noir. Stop acting like a bitch.